So this is expanding. This is one. I'm trying out a new part of the talk on you. So the hard part about climate change, but a lot of the other sustainability problems we have is the rate of change. Is that we tend to think of what tomorrow is going to be kind of like yesterday, and we think of things moving kind of linearly, like we age 1 year at a time, and we have one baby at a time, and everything like moves in a segment.
Yeah.
But these problems at these scales expand exponentially. And so here's the thought experiment I want to do. Because right now we barely even notice climate change, right? Like a little bit here and there, it's kind of warm this winter, blah, blah, blah. But when we do notice it, and when it notice it hard, it's probably going to be too late. Because the way that exponential problems go is they stay really, really low for a long time, and then they rocket up. So here's the thought experiment. I'm going to ruin a baseball stadium. And I'm going to pick Yankee Stadium because we hate them from Boston. So I'm going to chain the two of you to the seats in the upper deck.
The very top.
We're going to make it watertight, and we're going to chain you to the seats in the upper deck of Yankee Stadium. And I'm going to go down. I'm going to go down. I'm going to go down on the pitcher's mound, and I'm going to pull out my magic water dropper.
Yeah.
And it's magic because it's got an infinite amount of water in there, but it's still got to come out one drop at a time. And the experiment is, I'm going to put a drop, at 12 o'clock, I'm going to put a drop on the pitcher's mounds.
Sounds harmless.
And at 12:01, I'm going to put 2 drops on the pitcher's mound.
Sounds harmless.
And every minute after that, I'm going to double it again. So 12:02, I'm going to put 4, 12:03, I'm going to put 8, and so on and so forth. I'm going to double it.
Still sounds harmless.
Right. Drops of water. So the question, the thought experiment, and come up with your own answers, is how long do you have to get out of your handcuffs before you drown?
If it starts at noon.
If it starts at noon,
At noon?
how long do you have?
Let's see, 60.
Give me a time, give me an hour, day, month, whatever.
It's 2 to the...
How big is Yankee
however many
Stadium?
minutes.
Even if you're...
How big is a drop?
I don't know.
How many drops in a gallon?
I don't know.
Well, it's
How many
got to be
gallons
something
is it?
surprising, right? Because
Yes.
it's gonna be
That's how
like,
these things work.
Yes.
Right,
Yeah.
so it's gotta be worse than
Come on, give me a
I
guess, give me a
anticipate. I'll need a month.
How long do you
I'm
have?
gonna say
Month
month.
and-
I'll live. And then I need a
A month to get
hacksaw
out.
to like cut through.
Yeah.
What do you
Less
think,
than-
Use a
Um,
carrier
um,
pigeon.
I mean, less than 10 minutes probably.
Less than 10 minutes? You think
Yeah.
12, 10?
Every second or every minute?
Every minute.
Every minute.
Every minute.
So less than 10 hours, I would say.
Less than 10 hours.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
You
50
have
answers.
until 12:50 to get out of your handcuffs
Yeah.
before you're dead. That's how fast exponential curves go up. When they start to grow, they grow ridiculously fast. But the more important question is, at what time is the stadium 97% empty?
Yeah.
And that answer is 12:45. So you can go for 45 minutes and barely notice that anything's going
Right.
on. Your feet aren't wet
Right.
at 45 minutes, and in 5 minutes you're dead.
later.
5 minutes you're dead.
That's really scary.
It is, and so that's like why climate change is so hard, because you have to make people pay attention when their feet aren't wet yet.